Hello and welcome back to a Saturday special from Ledger Life. If you are into the kind of Web3 stories we explore each week, consider supporting the channel. Our donation wallet is in the description, and every bit helps us keep going. Here is what we are looking at today. MetaMask now shows your Dmail inbox. A new dev tool called IC Test can save hours on test setup, and Motoko DAO is turning staking into something a little more fun and a lot more engaging. Now let's jump in. Dmail has officially integrated with MetaMask Snap, which means MetaMask users can now see their Dmail inbox, alerts, and messages inside their wallet. No more switching tabs or checking other platforms just to keep up with updates. If you are already using Dmail, you know it brings encrypted, wallet-native communication across Web3 projects. It works with your Gmail, Telegram, and other inboxes too. But what makes this Snap integration special is that it places your inbox right where you are already making decisions in the wallet. The Web3 messaging space has always felt a bit scattered. You get alerts on Discord, some on Telegram, some from random bots, and if you are managing DAOs, tokens, or dApps, you are probably juggling multiple updates across several tools. Dmail is trying to bring that together, and this MetaMask feature adds another step towards simplifying that mess. The Snap system, by the way, is MetaMask's way of allowing extensions inside the wallet itself without compromising security. Dmail Snap gives users live notifications and the ability to read and manage messages from projects, DAOs, or any center straight from their wallet interface. It's a nice step for everyday users, but also for DAO operators, founders, or anyone coordinating tasks across blockchains. If you are doing everything from one wallet anyway, why not centralize the comms too? And yes, the integration is live right now. You can head to https://dmail.ai snap to try it out. It's a small shift in how we think about communication in Web3, but one that might actually stick. Now let's talk about something that doesn't usually get the spotlight but really should, that is testing. If you are building anything in Web3, especially something cross-chain, you know how messy it gets. Good news, a new tool called IC Test might save you hours of hassle. Built by Stan and Ulan, IC Test is a command line tool that makes it easier to test apps on the Internet Computer. But it doesn't stop there. It also helps developers working with Ethereum setups too. So if you are testing across chains, this could be a massive time saver. What does it actually do? In short, it handles all the annoying stuff. Think of IC Test as your testing assistant. It sets up files, links parts of your app together, and automates a lot of the repeated steps developers usually do manually. Let's say you are building a simple dApp. Normally, you would spend a bunch of time creating test files, mocking setups, and making sure everything is hooked up right. IC Test jumps in and handles that part so you can get to the actual testing quicker. If you need to make changes later, you don't have to rip everything up and start again. The tool respects what you have already built and just updates what's needed. It's built on top of tools most devs already know, but combines them in a more user-friendly way. For example, you can test whether a hello world function runs properly with just a few steps. Sounds simple, but when you are juggling multiple chains, that simplicity matters. What makes IC Test really useful is that it doesn't try to change your development process. It just fits in. If you are a solo builder or a small team trying to avoid testing headaches, this might be worth a look. And yes, it's early days. Stan and Ulan are actively looking for feedback to keep improving the tool. But from what we have seen, it's already solving a big pain point, making sure your code actually works before it hits mainnet. You can check it out now if you are working on internet computer projects, or especially if you are building something that touches both IC and Ethereum. Our last story today is definitely a little louder because Motoko DAO is throwing a 2-month staking event with all the fun of a game show and all the seriousness of long-term governance. It's called Summer Staking Mania and it runs from 1st July to 29th August. The deal is high APYs up to 25% plus a bunch of themed staking challenges, lucky draws, and even NFT-based rewards. The campaign is built around 7 separate events. each encouraging users to interact with the DAO more actively. The big one is called Motoko Milestones. It's a collective goal-based challenge. When the community stakes a certain amount of Motoko tokens, a reward pool is triggered and split among everyone who qualifies. At 25 million tokens locked, the pool starts at 100,000 Motoko. Then it bumps up to 150,000 at 30 million and finally hits 200,000 at 35 million. That's a total of 450,000 Motoko just for this part of the campaign. But it doesn't stop there. There is tag team staking where participants pair up and tag each other in the discussion thread. The duo with the biggest weekly combined stake wins 2,500 Motoko each week. That's up to a total of 22,500 over the campaign. There is also Lucky Motoko, a random draw each week where 3 eligible neurons get 1,000 Motoko each. Then there is Collection Collector, where NFT holders can win weekly Motoko prizes just for holding specific DAO collections like Motoko Ghost, Flower Power variants, or BAD 3D avatars. And for those who were early to the party, there is Genesis Governance. It rewards long-time stakers who had non-dissolving max delay neurons created before 1st July. Each week, 3 of them get picked for 1,000 Motoko. Motoko DAO also has a Motoko Ghost jackpot draw with a weekly prize of 2,500 Motoko, and the final surprise is Motoko Mania, which offers a rare NFT to one randomly selected neuron at the end of the campaign. The catch: all neurons must be new, created after 1st July, must contain at least 2,500 Motoko, and must be non-dissolving with max dissolve delay. Basically, you have to commit, and to join events, you will need to post your neuron ID in the campaign thread and specify which event you are entering. It's part staking incentive, part community activation, and a smart way to get people to not just stake and forget, but actually engage with DAO processes and each other. Whether you are in it for the APY, the NFTs, or just want to try out something fun this season, Summer Staking Mania has a little bit of everything. That's it for this episode. If you found today's stories useful or fun, consider donating to help keep Ledger Life running. Our wallet address is in the description. All the project links we mentioned today are also listed below. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep your messages encrypted.